Hello everyone, welcome to my channel Kankana Self Forum. Today I am here with you to talk about heart failure. In this video I am going to talk about how you have to take care of yourself if you have already undergone heart failure, or if any one of your family member has already undergone in this situation, how you have to take care of themselves. That one I am going to discuss today. But before starting the video, you have to know what is heart failure. So it is a chronic progressive condition in which the heart muscle is unable to pump enough blood to meet the body's need for blood and oxygen. This disease needs lifelong management, and treatment will help the patient to live longer. But before starting the video, if you are new to my channel, then kindly subscribe to my channel, and if you find it useful, then kindly share with your friends and family. So let's start from the number 1 point. Will be rest. Plan a regular rest period. An activity program. Suppose you have done exercise for too long, then you have to make a schedule of your rest period. And shortening your working hours also matters. Suppose you are working in your workplace, then suppose you are working for 8 hours, then you have to shorten it till 6 hours, so that your lifestyle modification will put a positive impact on your health condition. Now we are coming to the second point, which is very important, that is drug therapy. In drug therapy, you have to remember whatever is prescribed by the physician or doctor, that according to their prescription you have to take the medication. And you can also here develop a check-off system. That means you can take a daily chart to ensure that whether you have taken your medication in today's date or for tomorrow, so that you will not miss out any dose of your medication. Check your pulse rate every day before taking any medication. And know the parameters that your doctors wants for your heart rate. And if you are a patient, you can also learn how to measure BP. And if any one of your family member is in that condition, then you can also learn how to check BP, because every day you cannot attend hospital, clinics or any pharmacy. So here, if you learn something new, it won't be harmful, right? So you can learn that how to check BP for your patient. And always try to know the sign and symptom of internal bleeding. Suppose internal bleeding like you're bleeding from the gums, or blood in your urine or stools. So those kind of things, those internal bleeding, you try to know what are the sign and symptoms, and what to do if you are on anticoagulants. Now let's come to the dietary therapy. And here you have to follow your diet plan, whichever is prescribed by your nutritionist or your dietitian. And whatever is allowed, that one only you have to take, and whatever is restricted, that one you have to avoid. Avoid using salt when preparing food or adding more salt to your food. Always check your weight at the early morning after arising and emptying your bladder. After checking your weight, if you can see that you are gaining weight, then you have to report to your healthcare provider. Suppose in 2 days your weight is increasing till 1.4 kg, then you have to report. Or suppose in 1 week you are increasing 2.3 kg, then you have to report to your doctor. And in dietary therapy, one thing that you have to remember is that you have to eat smaller but more frequent meals. And next we are coming to the activity program. So here what you have to do, increase walking and other activities gradually. After doing all the activities, you should always remember that you should not be more fatigued or tired, or you should not have breathing difficulty. Otherwise, it might lead to the more complication. So you have to remember that. And you have to avoid extreme hot and cold. And don't forget to keep your regular appointment with your healthcare provider. And lastly, the monitoring. That means you have to know the sign and symptom of heart failure, or if your family member is in that particular situation, then as a family member you have to know what are the primary sign and symptom of heart failure, so that whenever you see some changes on the patient, then you can take him to the hospital very immediately. Try to recall the symptoms that is experienced when this illness began. Report immediately to your healthcare provider if you can see that when patient have difficulty breathing, especially when the patient is lying flat, that time if he is having difficulty of breathing, then you have to report to your doctor. Then secondly, waking up breathless at night. Frequent dry and hacking cough, especially when patient is lying down. Thirdly, if you have seen that your patient is feeling more fatigue, more having difficulty of breathing, or if your patient is becoming more weak, and if he is also having a swelling on his ankle, then feet or abdomen, or swelling of face, or if the patient is having nausea with abdominal swelling, pain and tenderness, that time also you have to report to your physician. And lastly, dizziness and fainting. That means if you see all these signs and symptoms, immediately you have to report to your doctor for the quick management of your patient. Lastly, I want to say that support system is very important in these cases. Suppose support system means your family, friends, everyone, or the patient's lifestyle or self-management is very important in these cases. So it is depends upon you how you have to take care of yourself. So I hope you like this video. If you want to ask me anything, you can write down in the comment section. And if you want to suggest me any topic also for my next video, then you can give there. And if you really like, then share with your friends and family. Till then, be happy and healthy, and don't forget to subscribe. Thank you so much.